Yo, what's going on, guy? This is Trey's Raw coming at you with a Players Lounge video. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call this series that I'm doing, but essentially what I'm going to be doing is just going to be chilling back, breaking down some of the games that I play for money. Some of the games that I play, if it's obviously I get blown out or I blow someone out, pause, then I'm probably not gonna upload it. But the ones that are entertaining and the ones that I can look back on and say, messed up, I did something wrong, then that's what we're gonna do. So, in this game, we're playing the Chiefs. We got the Packers, and the first part of the game is missing. We're essentially cutting back to the second quarter. And you see we got that pick, so going up, it's a big deal to go up 2 possessions before half. I feel like if I can be up 2 possessions, then right there, my running back just jerks off the D-line instead of getting into his route. If I can go 2 possessions, then that's a grand key to success right there. So a big 4th down here coming off the pick. We can't go out like that. Boom. Dot. 1st down. Keep moving the chains. So you notice I run on 1st down a lot. I figure if the game is tied or you're winning, it's good to run on 1st down. Unfortunately, I was not able to really have much of a run game, and Trent McDuffie knocks it out of his hands. But 1st down, he was kind of on the tight end corner route, but we're able to kind of sneak that one in. Again, we're going back to the run, get a decent 5-yard gain there, staying ahead of the chains. And again, all I'm trying to do is throw a pick. That is what I'm trying to do and just complete. I thought the game was over at that point, and we're going to run this back again. He goes to the post route. If I wait for the slant to open, you see the slant coming over top, it's going to be a touchdown. But I just didn't think he would go to the post. I thought for sure, because I'm pretty sure I hit him with the slant and it was a touchdown. But he went with the post and I messed up. So that plan's out the door. You leave 3 points before half and you're up and running. But we got to hold the door. He goes to this RPO, and you're going to see my adjustments get mixed up. So the middle third is just wide open, and he catches me slipping, and that's a touchdown. But he's going to go for 2 here, and he's going to go with an RPO. Spoiler alert. He's going to go with the RPO. He throws it into a whole defensive team meeting. Fucking 4 or 5 people there. We have to watch this back again. We're pass committing because there's a glitch. Some free game for you guys. If you're on defense and the running back icon is X, it's an RPO. So what you do now is that you pass commit and you see they do play the pass, but they don't because they didn't break up the pass. So right here, we're trying to get something going before half. Most games I probably would just take it to half and say, whatever, but I was feeling a little bit disgruntled after that pick. He hits me with we're not going to watch that back, but he hits me with the nano blitz. I think maybe earlier I come back to it, but he tries to go with the glitch play before half, and we're all over it. I've seen this and that. He tries to go with the other side, but nothing new. So we get out at half. He gets ball back at half. So, we got 1 stop. Getting a stop in this game is definitely hard. So, when you start talking about getting 2 stops, then it becomes real tough. But, that's the position that we find ourselves in. The game didn't cheat us. The 2-point conversion was kind of messed up, but, we throw the pick and you got to adjust. So right here, he rolls out to the right, and you can see I have a flat zone there, which works out in my favor because he rolls out to the right, so I'm able to just send the linebacker at him. So it's like a zone, but it's a flat at the same time. But we get kind of stuck. We don't put the flat route right there. And he goes for the one-play touchdown. We're going to watch this play back. You see I have a deep zone on the right side right there. My right quarter, that's number 80. Let's see what he does on this play. You see I'm pulling up my adjustments. You see what he's supposed to be doing. But does he actually do that? He does not. Again, I don't know if that's like he gets like dumbed out, but I was able to kind of adjust it. Like I figured if I put him in a half instead of a third, you know, he does it. So, but regardless, we're down by 7. So we have to put a drive together, which we're moving the ball with ease. I mean, we're having no problems moving the ball right now. As you can see, 219, 2 touchdowns, and that 1 pick. But, I mean, running the ball, not so good, but passing the ball, we've had no problems. And Josh Jacobs going to go in, get off me. I don't know why I decided to run into the lineman. I could have just busted a move and, you know, but I like to make it dramatic, obviously, so that I can post videos like this, and it gets the people going. So right there, you see that flat zone again. He rolls out right. We're able to hit the right stick in to send him, and we get the sack. So 3rd down, we're 1 stop away from getting a stop here, and Micah Parsons shows up finally. He makes his 1 appearance for the game, and then he's gone. But it was a critical 3rd down because we have him in a 4th and 13 here. And he goes for another RPO, and he almost has it. That could have gone either way, but, you know, we kind of got cheated on an RPO the last game, so they kind of, even though it wasn't really a cheat because we played it good, but, you know. But yeah, Josh Jacobs just needs to make that guy miss, so he might have something, but he doesn't. And then we go to bench, good man beater play, caught sleep whack, and now we're up 27, so we're in firm control. We were able to get the stop we're looking for, and we're able to capitalize on it, so the momentum is definitely shifted. And right there, that should have been a pick. Really no other way to put it. I mean, the guy is blind as Helen Keller and Stevie Wonder. If Stevie Wonder and Helen Keller had a baby, it would be this guy. I think his username is Straight Tutties or something, some bogus like that. So, we get to 1st down. He's calling his adjustments. And we're not able to get there, but if you see I put my corner in a hard flat, and so yeah, you see what he did there. I put him in a hard flat. I should have put him in a cloud. I should have, you know, caught on to that earlier, and he would have played Kelsey there, but I shaded underneath again, which mean I had to run all the way back, and was unable to get it, so that one was on me. I should have probably seen that he was coming. But yeah, he pretty much just hurried up and seen the hole and took advantage of it. You gotta love taking advantage of them tight holes. Okay, now no more innuendos for the rest of the video. we hit him. We hit the tight end. He's going. And here's where I overthink things a little bit. If this was any other game and if I wasn't playing for money, I'd probably just score and just don't even overthink it. But for some reason I'm thinking, okay, well, I have to run out the clock. I want to make this the last possession. But, and this is the run play. I run it back again because look at this block. If 81 blocks him right, we get the 1st down. You know, it's a game of inches, but we're going to the air here on 3rd down. We get a 1st down, the game's over. I just have to sit on it and kick the field goal. But Gonna eat up as much time in the meantime. Everyone's covered. Good D by him. But he sends 2 people, and there's a lane for me. So I'm thinking if I could run to get the first down, he's rushing 2 people. And you know, I could have seen the lane open up sooner. But it's two rushers against 5 blockers. Like, if they contain that, I walk. And here's another interesting thing, right? So, kicking the field goal, this guy's, I don't know what he's doing. He gets a flag. Now, if it was 4th and 5, I'd be able to run out the clock. Game of inches. But this is a situation we find ourselves in. We have to make another stop. He's going to go with the run. I mean, he still has time. He just needs a field goal here to send it into overtime. So, you know, he doesn't have to necessarily go for broke here. But we're able to make the tackle. He goes up. Now, as a Patriots fan, Tyquan Thorton, that's probably the best play I've seen him make. But, you know, I thought I got cheated. But if we watch this back, it's actually a good click on by him. I mean, it was like one of those rocket catches from the old Maddens. So, I mean, I can't really get too mad at that. But, I mean, it's Tyquan. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. And he scores. You know, when you get inside the red zone, a good philosophy that I do is drop everybody in coverage, have a spy. But he was able to find the window there. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I lost. The rest of the 10 seconds, I'm just going to let it play out as I close out this video. But in summary, you know, the interception hurt us. The aggressive catch hurt us. And, you know, just things like that, you know. But the good thing that I've noticed is that this is like my first Players Lounge game after taking a break. And, you know, I mean, granted, this guy's not like, you know, top of the leaderboards or anything. But it was more so I was happy because I was like, well, if I can come back and, you know, I should have won. You know, honestly, I should have won. So, you know, I didn't get blown out or anything. So, that's episode 1 of the Players Lounge Chronicles. I'll see you later.